Manga-Waido.
I'm Anna Kataoka. After graduating from high school, I ran away from home and moved to the city by myself. My father was a piece of shit, and I wanted to get away from him and start fresh. But when I got there, I had nowhere to go. Then, one night, when I was out on the streets...
What are you doing out here by yourself? You okay?
This guy came up to me and started talking to me. His name was Takuya Ogiwara, my soon-to-be boss. Then he took me to this girl's bar. Toku-san, you found another one?
She was out there all by herself. I couldn't just leave her there. So, what do you want to eat?
Huh?
Noodles, ramen, pizza? Anything you want. I'll make it for you.
You're just gonna order delivery.
Hey, be quiet!
He seems a bit flamboyant, but he seems nice. Much nicer than my no-good dad. I thought I could trust him. So I told him how I ended up here. He was a very good listener. Then...
If you got nowhere to stay, you can come to my house. I got a daughter around the same age as you. She'll be thrilled.
About an hour later...
This is Mayu, my beloved daughter. Pretty cute, right?
Hey, Dad, stop it! Mayu and I were the same age. We became friends right away. But Mayu, she wasn't very fond of her father. He's a terrible person. He's such a womanizer. And growing up, always came home drunk. She complained about him a lot. Toku-san used to work as a host at a host club. But then one day he saw this woman wandering around in the street. He wanted to help her out, so he let her eat and drink for free at the club he worked at. She didn't have any money, so he put it all on his tab. But then the manager found out about this and he got fired. After that, he married the woman he saved. A few years later, Mayu was born. After that, he opened his own bar and started working to support his family. But then a few years later, his wife passed away due to an illness. He's been raising Mayu on his own ever since, but raising a daughter on his own wasn't easy. When she was in middle school, he got her a designer handbag for her birthday. I can't use this! I'm just a teenager! She didn't like it very much. When Mayu had a friend over who just broke up with her boyfriend...
Don't sweat it. You're really good at talking to others. You want to come work at my club?
He was always embarrassing her in front of her friends. One time, in field day, one of the boys got injured at the last minute, so he filled in for him. That's pretty funny. It's not funny! He's always embarrassing me in front of everyone! Sorry. I guess she had a point. He was really outgoing and joked around a lot, but deep down he was a good person, I could tell. My no-good dad came to see me a few weeks later, asking me for money. But Toku-san took a firm stand and told him to take a hike. He just liked to help people out, I guess. If one of his employees wanted to pursue a different career, he backed them up 100%. Some of the girls that used to work for him went on to become nurses and doctors. By the way, he introduced me to a girl who became a lawyer a few days later. She helped me cut all ties with my biological father. I want to work for him. I had a feeling he'd take good care of me, so when I turned 20, I told him I wanted to work at his place.
If that's what you want, then sure.
Thank you. A few years went by. I had a lot to learn at first, but I really liked this job. It was a girls' bar, but many of the customers came to talk to Taku-san. The place was always packed. This one time, Taku-san collapsed from overworking. It wasn't easy running this place without him, but we all worked together and figured it out. Then, when he got back from the hospital...
Hey guys, guess what? My daughter Mayu, she's getting married!
What? I had no idea. Mayu and I used to be good friends, but after I started working here, we started to drift apart. She never liked her father's job, so that's probably why.
She said she's gonna invite you too!
Really? Cool. Her fiance's name was Shoto Oka. His father owned a real estate company. He actually owned the building our club was in. And that's how they met. And 6 months into their relationship, he proposed to her. The wedding was in 3 months. Shotoaka? That name rang a bell. I asked Toku-san if he had a picture of him. Wait,
You know him?
I don't know, I might. Back in high school, there was an older student there. He always bragged about how rich his father was, and he caused all sorts of trouble at school. I was pretty sure it was him.
What a wonderful day! Come on, let's drink! It's on the house!
That night... Mayu, hey, long time no see. Sorry about this. I hate it when he gets drunk like this. Please keep an eye on him from now on. Sorry. Taku-san had had way too many to drink that night. He was in no shape to go home on his own, so I called Mayu to come pick him up. Hey, I heard you were getting married. Congrats. Thanks. Your fiancé. I think I went to high school with him. And, he was sort of a troublemaker back then. I know it's not my business, but I'm just saying... I'm fine, okay? He can be a jerk sometimes, I know that. But he grew up in a rich family, so sometimes he looks down on others. But deep down, he's a good guy. He cares about me a lot. Oh. And he's rich. Huh? They say money isn't important, but I disagree. Dad, he's getting old. He can't keep doing this forever. What if he collapses again? I'm the one who's gonna have to take care of him, you know? If I marry him, I'll never have to worry about money again. This is what I want. Oh. This wasn't my business, so I didn't know what else to say to her. A few days later... What's the matter, sir?
I don't know where to begin.
A few days ago, he met Mayu's fiancé and his parents at a restaurant. Shuto seemed like a really good guy at first, but then, when he ran into him in the bathroom...
So, you're coming to the wedding? Yeah, can't wait. It's gonna be great. You just don't get it, do you? Huh? I guess Mayu didn't tell you. She doesn't want you there, okay? She said you're an embarrassment. Huh? If you really care about her, maybe you should cut all ties with her. Just saying. So yeah, that's what happened. I don't know if she's serious or not, but I don't know what to do.
Mayu, I know she doesn't approve of his work, but I don't think she'd say that.
But maybe he has a point, you know? I'll probably just end up embarrassing her. I just want the best for her. So maybe I should just stay out of her way.
Toku-san. He was smiling, but he seemed really upset. That night, I called some of my friends and asked around about Shuto. Maybe if I find some dirt on him, Mayu might reconsider. Then, a few days later, the hostess who knew Shuto told me something unbelievable. I knew it. Thanks for telling me. Will you help me out? I need your help. Sure thing. The day before the wedding, I revealed the truth about Shuto to Toku-san.
What the?
Sir, you gotta do something about this. Wedding day. I'm sorry to inform you that the bride's father couldn't be with us here today. He came down with the flu just a few days ago. That look on her face. She never told him not to come, I knew it. The wedding went on as planned. But then, about halfway into the ceremony, something happened. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a special guest here with us tonight. Give it up for... There we go.
Ta-da! Hello, everyone! I'm Mayu's father!
Dad?
What the hell? He recovered at the last minute! Please give him a round of applause! Thank you, thank you. I woke up this morning and I was feeling great, so I came. Mayu, congratulations, honey.
Thanks.
There's something I want to show you. Come closer.
Stop it.
What the? This was taken at the hostess club my friend owns. This guy seems like trouble. This place sucks. We should make it go out of business. Yeah, I agree. The girls here are ugly as hell anyways. You want to keep your job? Then go get me another drink. Hurry. He looks exactly like Shuto. What? You better do as he says. It's not wise to piss off Shuto-san. Oh, looks like it's really him. He went out drinking almost every single night, and he was like this to everyone. He was a troublemaker. Some clubs thought about banning him and filing for damages, but since his dad owned a lot of property around the city, everyone was just afraid of him. My friend owns this place. Let's see what he did there. Is that... Ooh, looks like he's sexually harassing one of the girls there. Look at this photo. He's kicking the glass. What's your problem? I was just drunk, okay? Leave me alone! I see. How about this one then?
Stop it!
Mayu?
Stop it, Dad! Why are you doing this? If I marry him, you'll benefit from it too. You know how wealthy he is. You wouldn't have to work as much anymore. And how is any of this your business? So what if he likes to go out and drink? You were just like him when you were young. Toku-san.
I guess you do have a point. I was a lightweight on top of that, so I guess I was worse.
Yeah, so stop it!
But unlike him, I'll never betray you. Ever.
But I overheard you were getting married, Shuto-san.
Oh, her? She's a nobody. She does everything I tell her. I'm gonna put her to work and make her work for free. Once she gets old, I'll just dump her ass.
Huh?
Oh, and her dad? He owns this crappy bar in one of my dad's buildings. The girls there are super ugly, and I hate that place. I'm gonna ask my dad to raise the rent there, so they go out of business.
That's terrible.
I'm rich. I can do whatever I want. Hey, you're cute. Come here. Mayu, I'm sorry I had to do this. But when Anna told me the truth about him, I had to do something.
Anna? It wasn't just me. Every one of his friends chipped in. They all care about you, Mayu. Look, I know you don't approve of your father's work. It's unstable and sometimes it can be dangerous, I get that. But Mayu, your dad has saved so many people, including me.
Anna.
I know you're his daughter, so I know it's not the same thing, but...
Actually, Mayu and I...
We're not related by blood. I know, Dad.
What?
I had no idea. When Toku-san helped out Mayu's mother, she was already pregnant. It was her ex's child. But Toku-san didn't care. He raised her as if she was his real daughter.
How do you know about this?
You really thought I wouldn't notice? Come on, it was pretty obvious.
Oh, right.
Why didn't you say anything, though?
I was actually planning to tell you at the wedding. I thought you might be glad to find out that we weren't actually related. I know I'm an embarrassment to you. But I couldn't because, well, Shuto told me not to come.
What? Is that true, Shuto?
Shuto? Is he telling the truth?
Explain yourself.
No, he's making it all up! And who cares about him? He's just some drunk who's not even related to her!
Shuto.
You're right. I'm just a drunk. I'm a loser. But you're not related to me, so don't be embarrassed. Don't worry about me. Go out there and live your life.
Hold on. Shuto, you've been lying to us all along.
What? No!
You pretended to be this really nice guy, but you're a horrible person. I can't believe I fell for you. Screw you. Get out of my life.
Shuto, I'm disappointed in you, son. You're out of the family! No!
Dad?
Yeah?
I'm so sorry. I was such an idiot. Please keep being my dad.
Mayu.
I'm sorry. You're my dad. I don't care if we're not related by blood.
Mayu. Mayu!
He raised her all these years. He's her real father. And he saved so many people. He's the best dad ever. Mayu, Toku-san, congratulations!
Yeah! Way to go! Congratulations!
All the guests got up and started clapping. But it didn't look so good for Shuto. His relatives tore him apart. After the wedding, Toku-san and I apologized to all the guests for making a scene. We apologized to Mayu as well. Mayu, I'm truly sorry.
I'm sorry.
Stop it, you two. I should be the one apologizing. I'm sorry about all the horrible things I said to you guys. I'm nothing like Shuto, but I gotta admit, I had my share of prejudice against people who worked at bars and stuff. Well, I take pride in my work, but it's not for everyone. Right, Taki-san?
Yeah, dealing with drunk idiots isn't easy.
But you always get drunk before anyone else.
How do you know?
She's your daughter. She knows everything. Yep.
Oh boy.
And so the wedding came to an end. Shoto used his savings and started his own company after that, but he had nobody on his side. He went out of business in less than a year. He lost everything. Not sure where he is now or what he's up to, but who cares? Then, 7 years later, it was my big day. Let's bring out the cake! It was my wedding day. I started dating him a couple of years ago. I loved him very much. Stop crying so much, babe.
But Toku-san's speech was really touching!
Come on, get it together.
You okay there? Here, let me help. I know. Why don't we all cut the cake together?
Dad, stop it! Anyways, it was a rough couple of years, but glad everything worked out.